I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. With that, I'll call the meeting to order.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve today's agenda, October 17th, 2023. It's a motion.
Okay, I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for October 10th, 2023.
And I'll second that motion. The motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's skip claims, go down to meetings attended.
I had, tonight we have a transfer station meeting, so getting the bids all together. In the Quad Cities trying to get the truck trailer, stuff like that. So we should have most things in mind for tonight's meeting. There's another thing. Back to the solar group again, just communication. They're still working on trying to get things in the area to some ideas as far as how we can do a grant effort and stuff like that. So still working on that, setting up stuff. And trying to contact the existing group, see what we can work out. And that's about it. I got 6 meetings a day and just quiet me.
Another day in the neighborhood. I missed my Russ meeting last week, but they've decided to hire another person to take over Jefferson County's environmental. Like Brian T does here. So I got a meeting on the phone tomorrow to make that formal, and then they're looking at buying this employee a truck. And well, the employee should be here for me to sign some paperwork on that. So,
And they'll work directly for Bruce again.
yeah, it'll be like Brian or Greg or the others. So even though I try to avoid meetings this time of year, they still come find me. Okay.
Nothing too. I got, we're just I'm gonna give another week, but I'm gonna go ahead and order that transport load in about a week. To fill the tanks up out there at the complex. So we're getting close, but now I want to get a little bit more room to get it up around 80%. And just still we have some possible hot days. I don't want to get it up over 80%
To pop off.
yeah, pop off. So I just got a little bit more. So I'll go back out there probably toward the end of this week and see if we have enough room.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything from the public?
I have one thing real quick. I would like to know where we can find copy of the Louisa County's Code of Conduct for employees and elected officials. And if that could be, made public at the next meeting.
We can give you a copy. Yeah.
We greatly appreciate that.
Called employee handbook here, but
And you can get that to me after that here.
Yeah.
Give you time to
Sure.
turn
we've got 3 of them at home. But another one.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we get that.
I'll look.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we've reviewed the payroll changes. Need Adam here to do the other 2. The gazebo on item 10.
Yeah, and I'll just go ahead, because I was wanting to tear that down last year, and so I think it's, I'll make a motion that we remove the gazebo. It's more of an eyesore and probably liability too, because it's falling down around it, so that's my motion.
Okay, and I'll second that motion. So all in favor?
Uh,
Aye.
Is that something that you'll get a hold of somebody to cut it down.
Sean's working on that, so. I'll
Okay.
talk to him.
It is-
See what he's got.
It could possibly already be gone.
Yeah.
It needed moved last Tuesday to store material.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, it might be.
So we may get. It may be a moot point when
Yeah.
Sean gets here.
Yeah, it was, the deck was gone and everything. Looked good at one time, but that was 20 years ago.
Well, should we,
Do you want me to ask them again if they can come in? Or are you ready for that?
yeah, it'd be nice if
Yeah.
we get Sean here for the ambulance and the claims.
Can you come to do your?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to listen in.
okay, thank you.
Hey,
Good morning. Morning, sir. How are you today?
Very well.
thank you.
Just give him a copy.
He should be here any minute.
Want me to kick off or want me to forget?
No, go ahead.
Proceed,
Okay.
please.
So currently 17 claims, those are the more active ones. We have quite a few that are waiting for VA to come back and approve or deny, and so we can take into the appeals process. Moving along well. I haven't submitted the claims from last week, but there'll be quite a bit of spent with travel and staying up in Des Moines for myself. Jeanette and Andy. Bob had a surgery the week prior and didn't feel he could go, so he stayed home to heal up. No home visits. I point out that we're unique. Louisa County in the past has been unique for doing home visits with veterans. I've talked to my representatives, counterparts, north and south counties, and also across the state this last week. Most counties don't do home visits because of the threat it brings upon the VSO going into their homes. Muscatine County, there was the couple days before he was supposed to go in, veteran woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and shot up his basement because he was having flashbacks. So it's just not a safe practice. Not saying that it won't ever happen, but I'm stepping back from that with the approval from my commission. Along with that is Adam, out of the generosity of his heart, helped do some home repairs for some vets. And after considering that, I'm gonna not do that as well. It opens the county up for a lawsuit. It opens myself up for a lawsuit. If I get hurt doing it, workman's comp's not gonna jump in because it's not part of my job description. So I think it's just prudent that I step away from that as well. Nursing homes, we went up 2 last week. Both of them were admitted to Morning Sun, I believe. I'd like to point out that this Sunday we have our Veterans Appreciation Meal in Columbus Junction from 12 to 2. You're all invited. Honestly, at this point, everybody's invited. I'm probably gonna be under what I planned, but at the same time, I've got 6 or 7 people called this morning saying that they're coming at the last minute. So numbers have already been turned in, but I think we'll be good for food. Mid-American Power, I think it would be good if the county could send some sort of recognition to them. They were gonna take in 5 veteran hunters last weekend. I hit a deer on the way to the hunt, and so, hey, I got one first. But of the 4 veterans that went, with crossbows in one day, they shot 17 deer.
Good. Wow.
Several of those deer are going to be processed and turned back into the community for support. So if you're interested in doing some sort of letter of appreciation, I know that some of those families are hard pressed for food as it is. Being new to the second quarter, haven't spent any money for financial assistance yet. And
and haven't had any flags or markers requested. Also no requests this month so far for rides to the VA hospital. Fall school last week was good. Good training, good information, and I plan on putting it together and giving it out on Sunday.
Sounds great. Thank you for the update.
Yeah. Dave is here for public. For a signature for that flag.
Okay, so we did last,
Yeah. what we
Yeah, is
did
that
last
okay
week.
if I jump in here?
Sure.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Do I need a notary?
I already
Or-
signed that.
You did,
Yeah.
okay.
Did it?
Oh, it was, okay, it's okay, yeah.
Well, yeah,
we got that.
I've got the
Yep.
certificate of dedication, which I
Yeah.
didn't think you got last week
Yeah,
either.
okay.
You need to see that.
Need that restamp thing?
Should I stamp it for last week or for today? The 10th?
I don't think it matters. You can do it today.
Okay,
It'll be recorded today, so,
okay.
or after today.
Yeah, sure. Send her on down.
Thank you for letting me jump in.
No, that's
problem. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, thank you. See you later.
Yeah.
well. With you being here, did you have any meetings that we,
Yeah, I just left the personnel meeting at the roads department. That went about as expected. I got, you were aware that Roxanne resigned, Roxanne Smith?
no,
Yeah. She turned in her resignation. We have a meeting this afternoon.
was she going?
Muscatine?
No.
Or no, Iowa, IHHC. Iowa Health. Some kind of a director of some.
Yeah, that's,
I'll know more this afternoon. She actually put a resignation in.
Sorry to hear that, but
I know.
good luck for her.
I know.
For a good,
Kind of an emergency meeting. We're going over some financials and, how we're gonna evolve from here. She was, first she thought maybe we should partner up with a county because she thought that the region was gonna take over instead of. I'll know more today.
so when's her last day, the end of the month?
I would assume it was a 2-week notice and she gave notice last Thursday. Soon, by the end of the month.
Okay.
I'll know more today, so that's it. That means, no, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the meeting at 1:30. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm sure there were other ones, but this morning was kind of busy, so. Still kind of processing that information. Other than that, I think that's okay. Did we talk about these payroll thing?
No, we
Okay.
both looked at them, but like we have one less county attorney.
See that? Yeah. We gave a couple of them pretty good raises to be co-directors.
You know, we're all that.
Paul Choi, he's the assistant county attorney in Muscatine County.
Oh, so. We still.
Take a couple of deputies.
And he is going to work some hours, I forget how many hours a week, like a consultant. Julian West did that for us when he, was zoning and because Adam Parsons told me that they have not had any applications to replace Paul.
That's gonna be a sticky point here, probably. I hope it doesn't become that. They're gonna be, I know Dave, he left, I know he's gonna be looking for retirement here pretty soon.
Yeah,
I don't wanna dump so much on,
Yeah,
Adam that he decides he wants to go do something different.
I will tell.
don't
Yeah.
look at me.
No, but.
Yeah, you wanna be our,
How
you know?
many departments, does the auditor's office take over the attorney? Yeah, how many department heads have we had leave this year?
I can't do public health, I can't do.
Oh, sure you
Won't like
It's
the
all about
result.
positive thinking.
Yeah. You can't start out that way. There you go. Go Tracy. Well, Cindy, while you're here, let's hear your report.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so mobile food pantry was, or will be October 25th. In September, it was just as normal. We're seeing about 175 households each month. The food pantry here for Southeast Louisa County Food Pantry, in September, there was 24 households, that's 49 individuals. We had our food pantry coalition meeting on October 4th. We had a good turnout and just discussed a lot of things about stats with the Feeding America stats. They've gotten their 22 stats out now, so we were able to discuss some of that and just see how food has increased, just, overall everywhere. So our foot and phone traffic for September, we had 41 phone and 25 foot. The Salvation Army kettles are out this month. They'll be out through the first week of January. And it's already about time to sign up for the Christmas wish tree and food basket. That'll begin October 30th for sign up, and that'll be open until November 22nd. Then those wish tree tags will go on the Christmas tree there at the courthouse, as it has been for a few years now. And we'll put the big gift box outside the auditor's office again, so that way people can return gifts that way, or they can bring them to my office.
When do you need the tree up? I'm sorry.
Well, we usually put it up the day before Thanksgiving, and usually Vicky and I kind of go about it together and get that tree up, and Tracy, get that tree up, and then, but other people have been decorating it. So I'm not sure what it looks like this year. I haven't talked to Vicky about it.
Okay.
But yeah, on the 22nd. I think that's about it. Or, no,
Sorry, I missed that fourth. I just
no,
remember
that's
what
fine.
he said.
Yeah, it's only it happens twice a year, and
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's just good to get all the food pantry or food people together. It's not all just food pantry, it's anybody within the West County that has to do with food, so we had a Tyson representative there. Cause they donate quite often to our,
That's why I was wondering if the food bank was going a different direction, more private, to get more donations for proteins.
oh, yeah, they're reaching out more, and they're spending more money. The Food Bank of Iowa is, but they're still going after donations as much as they can, and so we are reciprocal of all of that. Like, we get all of whatever they bring to us, not only just through the mobile food pantry, but also through our ordering through the local food pantries here, so.
Yeah, with Celebrity Foods and Tyson, we should have some good partnership in our area.
Yeah, they, Tyson does really well with, any extras that they have. They contact the pantries, and so we're very appreciative of, whatever they can give us, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for that plug.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you for your report. Well, should we go to item 11? And we're kind of jumping around, Sean.
It's okay, I kind of threw a wrench in the works. I
That's all
apologize
right.
for that.
Let's review the Columbus Junction ambulance report.
Since you were asking about call volume last time, that's why I
Yeah, that's cool.
worked that up for you.
Yeah, we get something like this from Wapello. I don't think we really get.
Morning sun, we get the same.
Yeah, it's on their front page.
Front page,
Yeah.
Nope, that's good to see.
Yeah.
I know I've been giving Julie each month our call tracker, but this one was a little more detailed.
Yeah, because we brought up,
To give you a better picture.
from Morning Sun, they had
Hi, Joe, this
Can't
is
remember.
Selena.
12 calls and
Good morning.
8 of them
Is
were
Adam still around?
no transports, or it's like something like that. It was-
Yeah.
It was,
I think you're right on.
Thank
it's pretty
you.
crazy.
Yeah, no transports are, they run high.
Yeah.
But it's like I tell the city, you know, we can't drag them. There's laws against it.
You could. Well, it's important enough to call an ambulance, but it's not important enough to go to the hospital.
Right.
Of course,
exactly.
they could go in a personal vehicle. I get that too.
Right.
I understand.
I know a few won't go by ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather have check somebody out, make sure they're okay versus not being called.
I understand. He would shoot me. And I'm not all that way. Yep, I get it.
Adam 7's Grandview, right?
Yes, Adam 7 has been in the Columbus Junction side for a short period of time, due to some damage to Adam 6.
Okay,
Somebody decided to drive underneath the viaduct and took it out of service until we got new antennas. And then it'll go out of service again for repairs
okay,
to the roof.
all right. Is it still, Adam 7 still in Columbus Junction right now?
It's still sitting over there. It's gonna be going back to
Alright.
Grandview. As soon as we have some Grandview volunteers. Unfortunately, they're
What part of the viaduct is that little?
the west side of the underneath the viaduct. It's the 2 pillar supports and the cross beam is low enough that Adam 6 won't fit. Adam 6 is a tall rig,
Wow.
yeah. All of the other 2 trucks will
That
fit
was a state
underneath,
mess up.
I'm sorry.
That was a state mess up.
Yeah, the other 2 trucks are short enough that even the Colonial Manor overhang, they can back underneath that. Adam 6 don't fit.
Oh.
It's a tall rig.
So just right up there by the H&R Block building, is that where it's at?
Yes, exactly, that side. Yeah, it
Look,
fits under the first one as you're going down the west, but it won't fit under the second one.
Well, I can tell you that a car on the back of a flatbed tow truck doesn't fit underneath the viaduct. Don't ask me how I know.
Wasn't I antenna?
No. It got turned into a convertible. Not quite that bad, but. Thank goodness he had a body shop.
If it goes around, instead of trying to go through underneath the supports, if it goes around them, it will fit. But if it tries to go underneath the supports, it'll be done. So there are several paint marks on that.
I'll look next time I'm over.
Not just from our truck, so. I think that there should be a height warning
Sure.
painted on that.
Yeah, but
People shouldn't be driving under it.
most people aren't gonna.
Beam hanging down lower for the sliders.
I'm sure I can fit.
Yeah.
You look at the viaduct
Just
up
go
at
fast.
Davenport.
Yeah,
It's
just get a
eats
truck.
trucks.
Sunday.
Where I came from, we had a train trestle that had the markings, the height markings, but they would still drive it.
Still good. Flashing lights. It doesn't matter.
Still do it.
Don't matter.
Never knew that.
Yeah, we discovered the hard way.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
So Sean, last time you had asked about the number down in the corner with the parentheses.
Yeah,
I double checked on that, and that is the average for the reported months. For loss or
yeah.
profit.
I've got your email and then I talked to Mark about it.
Yeah, I just wanted to follow up with you.
Several meetings, so. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, great. Thanks for the info.
Any more comments on the
No,
ambulance report?
you want all this back?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay, you have it.
Okay. Well, with that, being Adam is here, we'll go with our weekly secondary roads report.
What do you think about that?
Well, we talked about the scar on K Ave or
Scar.
142nd. Looked like somebody went in a ditch on Bear Cane Alley and maybe a little scar in the road trying to pull somebody out. That's what I assume.
Yeah, didn't see that yet.
Right by the cell phone tower.
Okay.
Now,
It happened, I believe, over the weekend, because I was out there Friday and I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think I was down at Thursday.
And then one of our guys reported to me and I went yesterday, I looked at it, I ended up calling, I think it's American Tower Company that owns and operates that thing, so I called them and talked to their service, and their local rep called me back and he's gonna do some investigating to see. They did say that they had somebody on site from like 12:09 Saturday until 2 o'clock, so to me, that's probably what happened, so. Working our way through that.
it's not bad, but I'm worried that
Yeah,
it could start.
We had the same thing just down there from the Hank property. Right after we did it, the year after, we sort of went in the ditch and then they grabbed it coming out.
Yeah.
You did a repair and it held up. What did you use on that?
Well, I think we patched it with cold patch and then we overlaid it
Okay,
again.
cause it's still pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, so it's got scars, but it
Yeah.
works fine in the road, so yeah, I guess the weakness of that type of it is the edges of it tend to get a little soft, especially when you're spinning wheels of a heavy truck or something. So
I think you probably
So
found out who did it, so already, so.
yeah, so we're working on that, maintenance wise, the crews have been out, they're hauling a bunch of rock now, is planning to get as much rock hauled as they can before the end of the month. You know, to get it on the road, hopefully to beat that price change, it always comes at the end of the year. After that, we are probably gonna start getting sand and salt and kind of get our yard mixed, you know, cause we've got 400 tons of salt in the shed, but we will pull that out and mix it and we'll lay it out in our yard. I'm gonna insert my plug if we ever get the money for a shed, you know, we look at that into a shed, but. Anyway, that's our plan for the next month or so. If weather allows, we've got a couple ditching projects and things like that to get done. Making plans for trees in the winter and all that. Haven't received any complaints or anything lately on the road, so.
Graders coming.
The new grader arrived last week, it is outfitted and it is in service, so. It's up in the District 3, which is out of Grandview Shop, let's over the junction, Indian Slough area and all that, so. It's going, it does have this GPS tracker, so all of our motor graders have trackers on them now, and actually our tracker for our new truck, and then one of our older trucks was gonna happen here in a couple weeks, so. As of, November, all of our motor graders will be tracked, all of our snow plow trucks, and then a couple of our backup rock trucks. Now, a couple of our older ones, we haven't, just because they just haul rock and stuff like that. 2 of our 3 mowers have it on them as well, so we're slowly getting that upgraded so that we're all, know where everybody is, I told our guys, it's not really to keep track of you. Obviously it has that ability, but sometimes we have an incident where, we get hit by people. Well, sometimes I can go back and say, we were within the limits, there's no history of us doing anything erratic, and it's no policies, and most times we'll be going along at 30 miles per hour and we get packed on the end or something like that, so.
You know, we've also had a couple, well, I haven't seen a dump truck in my area forever, I mean, go on and look, yeah, well, actually, April 17th, that was, we hauled some rock by your thing, so.
They come get the grader already.
No, we called insurance. They are supposed to come and get it at some point, so we're through 4 Act, but they're through ICAP and ICAP, like doing the process, so. But the call's been made, so,
It's a charge and storage will come with it.
yeah. Did send an email to the DOT last week, you know, just kind of a, hey, guys, you know, we're really expecting some response from you, and Hector did respond saying, yes, we've got your email, we are going through some process, traffic planning process, end of October, so they asked me for our most up-to-date drawings, I sent that to them. So guys, here it is, we do expect a response here soon, so I'll probably give them the end of the month, and if I don't hear something from them, then, you know, it's 2 weeks away, so we'll keep on it, they know we're interested in it, so.
Excellent.
Other than that, I don't know what else going on, the guys are out surveying, in the field, so.
You have plenty of salt and sand?
Yeah, the junction shop, the junction shed is completely full with mixed.
Okay.
The Wapello shed is full of pure, of salt. So we have to run up and buy sand and bring it and mix it in the yard, and then we get a pile of it ready to go, and then we'll get new salt and put it back in the shed.
Does it freeze when you pile it up outside?
No, it's
Salt in it?
that's salt. Yeah, occasionally if we get a bunch of rain, the outsides will get
It's kind of crusty.
crusty, and sometimes we get really rain, sometimes we'll have a runoff, and it goes in there, and you must go clean it up and all that. Just what happens when we got things outside, so.
Well, I don't wanna wish bad things on us, but
We never use.
you know, yeah, I hope that. Yeah,
And that's correct, that's why I keep asking for the shed to get it inside, so it doesn't come up, but. Anyway, other than that, you know, leaves are falling, we had some frost out there.
Again this morning.
yeah. It was frosty this morning.
Both of these, Eastern and Iowa Light Power, you've seen both of these,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep, so,
I'm gonna make a motion on number 9 to approve the Eastern Iowa Light and Power Cooperative's application for approval of construction of the right of way to replace, improve existing electric substation intersection X61 120th Street. That's my motion.
I'll second that.
You've got a motion in a second, all in favor?
Aye. And I can,
that one's their big station up on up top of Port Hill.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I was thinking of.
you want a motion for number 8?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to approve Eastern Iowa Light and Power Cooperative to bore under Q Avenue. Provide service to a farm related well at 9538 Q Avenue.
I'll second that. Okay, we have a motion in the second, all in favor? Aye. New house up there.
I just don't know. I guess it's existing. Yeah.
There's that one.
That was the one from last week.
You're looking for?
The one you just made a motion, oh, here it is.
Got you.
I just got it. Claims.
Well, Selena, well. Let's say hearing for that. Right away thing that we're working on. Is that next week?
Yeah, out at the end of the 5 mile lane.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it is the 24th, isn't it? I was thinking it was the 24th. You remember?
When,
No,
what right away was that?
That was one on the corner.
oh, yeah, by Kamischke's,
Yeah, I think it was the boys.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just,
Thinking.
just remember that we get that, they have to have a
Okay.
hearing to get that done, so
Okay,
this is the period
I
that
think
they.
that's what you set up on that, so, because we have another one come up in November. Okay, then. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was.
Sounds good, so. Anything else, Corey?
Nope, I think that's all we got for you. You're signed and filled.
Sign, seal, and deliver. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, that's. Claims is. About all that's left on our agenda.
Did we talk about number 10?
No, we wanted to, yeah.
Not that it's a big deal, but,
We did motion
did you?
to get rid of it, even though it's already gone.
Gio's got all the stuff out there for the roof. He sent me a picture of it. I haven't looked at it, but it's 4 semi loads of stuff. And he asked me about this gazebo and it tends to lean one way and it looked like it's about ready to fall over. So I made sure I contacted Selena, everybody at the complex, Brandon, Roxanne, because I'm the new kid on the block. Is there any attachment to this gazebo or can we get this
I wanted
disposed
to
of?
take it out last year, so.
Okay, he said he would take care of it at no charge. There's already dumpsters there. And everybody said the same thing you said. That was just, Katie even
Yeah,
chimed in and
they
said,
need to
get-
go.
get- get
It's a
rid of it.
nice one.
so it's, if it hasn't been gone, it's gonna be gone. So I just wanna make sure that we didn't go kick it in a dumpster and somebody show up and go, oh, my grandmother
We
gave me
motioned.
that.
Oh, that's weird. We got it cleared.
All right, good deal. Thank you.
Oh, any meetings you attended we need to know about?
No, I talked about the
The
personnel one and Roxanne,
Yeah.
there'll be more to come next week on that one, so. Are you guys going to the Louisa County emergency management thing is it Thursday? Thursday, are you going?
Or Columbus?
Yeah, Columbus, okay.
We got 911 reading tonight.
If you go and I go, do we need?
We just have to put it out on the.
Okay, you might post it, because I may go to it too, Thursday, 6:30.
6:30 on that one.
this Thursday?
Yeah, 6:30 at the used complex or whatever they call that, I don't.
Okay,
Yes.
I know I have another meeting before that, I went this morning, I'm not sure how long that'll take, but if I can, I'm gonna try to swing it. I just wanna make sure somebody from here was gonna attend that.
I'll post that today.
I see that. Here's a disease. It's
A question did come up. If we decided to do a special election for the tax thing and not put it on a general election, do you have any idea what it would cost to do a special election for that?
I believe me and Susan were talking, it'd be anywhere from probably like 6,000 to 8,000 or more.
That was brought up by the.
Because that would have to include all of our precincts.
That was brought up by that little board meeting that we had, and
Yeah.
they don't know if people would show up better or not, or whether we try to. I don't want everybody to think we're trying to bury it into a general election just to get it.
Right.
That's not what it's about.
Were you guys able to do those flyers you talked
We
about?
have them, we haven't distributed them, but yeah, so. There was still some discussion on if they wanted different content put in it, so.
Okay.
So I guess it'll be up to, well, it's up to us when we want to put it on them. I'm not really one to do a special election. I would rather not spend the extra money, but
I think we're gonna have to though. To make this thing survive.
and
Well, you
only problem I have
slip
with
under the rug and forgot about it a year from now.
if it doesn't pass, then we waste the money.
Well, or you have more time. Or lobby more for the next election.
I guess.
Matters how close the numbers are too. It's true, you know, the jail,
I think
it passed everywhere but Grandview and.
Yeah.
Another precinct, and then the second time we wrote through, then it
passed.
passed everywhere.
Well, that's why that's all broke up as far as the cities on that 1%.
Yeah, it was a sales tax issue. Here a few years ago,
Yeah. I
because
think
their
it's-
ballot was worded a little different than everybody else's.
It makes total sense to do a special one.
You know, the only problem I have is I don't think the jail is big enough and I don't think it's in the right spot, but that's all personal opinion.
People figured up how much we spent for water and sewer.
Yeah.
It's smarter to put it in town here.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion on to approve the claims for October 17, 2023.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, all in favor? Aye. Well, that finishes off our agenda. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Uh,
We're done.